What are the 7 professional codes of ethics for a Singapore medical concierge service, and how do they affect you as a patient and a client? I'm Jason, the GM of Premium Care, and thanks for clicking on this video. If you'd like to watch more of this educational content, please hit the like button and subscribe. Ring that bell and hear me tell you all about the latest trends in the private medical healthcare scene. So let's get into today's topic, the 7 professional codes of ethics for Singapore medical concierge service. As we explained in our last video, there are a few key stakeholders in the healthcare ecosystem, and one of them being the government or the Ministry of Health. What's interesting is that there is no official code of ethics set for the medical concierge industry, so Premium Care decided to set its own. Because if the government has to step in and tell you how to behave, it's probably a little late, and someone has probably been taken advantage of. So we set our own guardrails to ensure ethical behavior. We've distilled the essence of our ethics into 7 simple words. Easy to remember thanks to this cheesy acronym that sums them up. Respect. I know, it's cliche, but everyone loves cheese on their fries, and this makes our ethics much easier to digest. And who doesn't like a little R.E.S.P.E.C.T? Respect stands for responsiveness, empathy, support, professionalism, excellence, care, and lastly, teamwork. Let's kick it off with R, which stands for responsiveness. We deal with casual cases that go at their own pace, but sometimes we get the dreaded A&E call. I mean, these include cases like slipping on grass and bruising one's back, or even getting one's fingers cut off at a workplace accident. We can't predict the severity of these cases that come in, so we have to be on standby 24/7, ready to go at a moment's notice. Responding to inquiries during business hours is the bare minimum for us. We also have rotating teams on standby for after-hour emergencies. Next, we have empathy. We empathize. Do you? It's one of the biggest qualities we look for in new team members, and we're actively hiring, so feel free to reach out if you'd like to join the Premium Care family. Now, why we hire for empathy is because it's so important to feel the patient's concern. The medical journey can be a very tiring one, full of fresh terms, new sites, and scary-sounding treatments. I mean, a medical concierge might be familiar with everything I've just mentioned, but it's important that he or she never loses touch with the patient's perspective. And this can only be done if you're able to empathize with the patient's situation. Support. It means backing your client. If there are difficult discussions that need to happen with the hospital staff or the doctors themselves, a medical concierge should be prepared to step in. Our role is to support the client in stressful situations, using charisma, context, and sometimes a little oomph to get the desired outcome for our patients. Support means addressing the client's needs that go beyond the checklist items. We might need to go above and beyond in an unfamiliar setting to support the client through their unique medical journey. Professionalism. I think this is at the core of most industry ethics. For the medical concierge industry, this ensures we show up right and we keep it tight. Keeping track of the patient's case details, always knowing who is admitted to which room in which hospital, being punctual, presentable, and precise when interacting with our patients and our partners. Excellence. What this really implies is self-accountability and continual improvement. Excellence is really about managing quality, and you can't manage what you can't measure. So Premium Care tracks data on so many elements of the patient journey. We regularly collect feedback on the nursing staff, the doctor, our own handlers. We track duration of claim payouts and approval rates. We're constantly comparing pricing and billing to other vendors in the market. I mean, our interaction with our stakeholders in some way or form is always being tracked, and we build these into the KPIs for our staff's review. It's easier to aim when you have a clear target, and our target is the pursuit of excellence. Care. By this we mean patient care, and it's important that patient care is always the #1 priority. Premium Care is in the middle of this medical ecosystem, meaning we connect with doctors, we connect with hospitals, vendors, agents, etc. So there are a lot of entities pushing their own agenda, but Premium Care's primary guiding principle is to always put the patient's agenda first. Everything and everyone else is secondary. Last but not least, we have teamwork. Yes, it means we should kumbaya and be a unit, but it also means a bit more than that. Teamwork needs to be at the heart of every engagement because if not, our patients might suffer, like literally physically suffer. The medical concierge industry is not like a car dealership or an insurance broker. They are middlemen that foster a hunter-gatherer mindset. But for us in the medical concierge industry, that mindset's not ideal for our patients' experience. When we're dealing with health and wellness, there is no space for that usual type of salesmanship seen in these other industries. Too much is at stake. So we've structured our HR policies based on team-specific goals. Because every patient is a premium care patient, and every staff member should be ready to service all patients. So that's it for today's video on the Code of Ethics for Singapore Medical Concierge Services. Please, please, please don't forget to subscribe. And remember, at Premium Care, your health matters. 健康优先，幸福实现。